Hi, my name is Sarah Nance. Welcome to Virtual Back to School Night. I am your son or daughter's teacher for English this year, College Prep English, which is the grade level placement for your child. And I wanted to hit some highlights of who I am and what we'll be doing this year. If you'd like to look a little bit more in depth in these slides, I encourage you to. They are posted on Schoology on the home page of my class, and that's where that information will lie. So let's get started. Just very quickly about me, this is my 12th year teaching at Eagle Crest. I have two little children right there. Jane is in the corner, she's 3.5. Sammy is in the upper corner, and he is 1.5. Like I said, 12th year teaching at Eagle Crest. I've taught 9th grade 11 out of the 12 years that I've been here. I went to Colorado Mesa University. I graduated from Arapahoe High School across town, and I also teach AP Language and Composition for honors juniors. I'm married to a social studies teacher at Cherry Creek High School, and we just have a lot of fun with our kids running around all the time, it seems. All right, so in English this year, we've changed a couple things up, drawing on what went so well and not so well last year in the pandemic. So we're going to do kind of a Writing 101 boot camp, kind of writing for high school, and we're starting there right now. Then we'll move into a short stories and poems unit where students will get a choice book based on an author visit by Nick Stone, who wrote Just Mercy, and she's actually coming to Eagle Crest, and so we'll go to an author visit and then choose a book based on some like poetry, a poetry style book. We're going to do a look at some justice issues in the world. Students will have an opportunity to pick a topic that is relevant to them in the current events and explore that through research skills, informational text. They get to create a website, and it's going to take quite a bit of time, and we're excited for that one. We're always working on grammar for 9th graders as well. In second semester, we'll move a little bit more book heavy. We're going to read the play Fences by August Wilson. We'll read The Lone Ranger and Tonto, Lone Ranger and Tonto Fist Fight in Heaven. It's a kind of a perspective book that looks at life on the Native American reservation. We are going to read Shakespeare. We used to read Romeo and Juliet, but so that we could get some other more relevant texts perhaps, we are just going to read Shakespearean sonnets, so poetry by Shakespeare, so they still have the opportunity to access the language, practice with it, learn it, and get comfortable with it, which is important to me. And hopefully important to our community as well. And then hopefully I'll have time to squeeze in the novella Anthem by Ayn Rand, looking at government conformity versus individuality and where that might run parallel to some things happening in our country. What I really would just want to focus on for the 2 minutes I have left, it's really how I grade. I sent this home in the parent letter, which is also on Schoology on the homepage, that I grade based on skills, not compliance. So an old way of grading would be to do a unit test on Romeo and Juliet and get a B on it, but instead I would break that test into 3 different categories and give a grade for each category. So the summary grade might be an A, the vocab part might be a C, and then the evidence might be a B. And so this tells me as a teacher, and it would tell you as a parent, where your child needs more support and where they're already doing a great job. Okay, so see if I can move that over so you can see it. So for one test, they might get actually 3 different grades. And so there are a list of about 30 skills that are based on the Colorado Academic Standards for freshmen that we've based our own rubric on. It's also on Schoology for you to thumb through if you'd like, but those will be the names of the assignments and they'll correspond to whatever we're doing in class with whatever we're reading. And students can replace grades, they can always redo work, and I have a very flexible late work policy, and that students can turn things in later and still receive full credit. They can redo things for full credit to show mastery on these skills. So it's a kind of a little bit different way of grading that works for the benefit of the students and rewards what they do well and rewards what they do well, not just do they turn it in on time, are they complying at home, do they have good academic behavior, which is related to it, but if they have the skill, I should be grading the skill. Is kind of my value with grading. Okay, here's how it will look in the grade book. I encourage you to kind of look that over a little bit more. Here's some more benefits of standards-based grading. And then just some other policies and information. I put lots of stuff on Schoology, not absolutely everything, so I do expect students to be in touch with me via email or in person if they happen to experience an absence, which is likely. We have a remind code for students to get updates about the class. They would text that through the app to 81010, and then I can send them reminders about class, things to bring, and whatnot. It's always through the app, not my personal phone. Seems to be a good tool to help kids stay organized, so I would encourage them to sign up for that. And we also have a tutoring system that will help students if they happen to be failing or have a D in my class. They'll work one-on-one with tutors and teachers during their Raptor Academy period to get caught up or redo something that they may not have done well on, so that we can keep their grades as high as possible. Please reach out if I can help in any other way or answer any questions through email or phone. I look forward to partnering with you, seeing you in October, hopefully, for virtual parent-teacher conferences. There'll be more information on that, I'm sure. And thank you so much for watching.